Hello, my name is Leif Smykker and I'm the Home Division Product Manager for Dynaudio. Today we're going to talk about our first soundbar project ever, and it's called the Symphony Opus One. For those not so familiar with Dynaudio, it's a Danish company and we were founded back in '77 and with a focus on good sound reproduction, musical reproduction, authenticity in our music reproduction. And one of the things we found out really early in the stages was that we needed to develop our own drivers. So that has been one of our hallmarks ever since then, that we have our own proprietary drivers. That goes for our dome tweeters and our MSP drivers for mid-range and woofers. And you'll see the same things replicated in the soundbar that we are going to talk about here today. Back in the days, it was only products for home, where I'm the product manager. But besides that, we have two other divisions. We have a division that deals with pro audio, meaning products for studios, studio monitors and so on, used for mixing soundtracks, music, movies, anything. So very much into immersive sound today. The third division we have is our automotive division. And for the automotive business, similar to the pro, this is very much about immersive audio today. We are doing a lot of research into putting immersive audio into the cars. Talking about the soundbar here today, we can say our strategy here is that we wanted to add some Danish design to our product portfolio. So we have in-wall speakers, in-ceiling speakers, but we wanted to make this a statement for people that do not want to install speakers in ceiling, in wall and so on, so that you can have a simple solution with a screen, a soundbar, and that's it. So making the first ever soundbar from Dynaudio has been a great task and still is a great task. And the way we attacked this was that we actually took the combined resources of our R&D, the combined resources and competences within the home, the pro and the automotive to actually develop the performance that you hear here today. You have the hi-fi from the traditional Dynaudio, and you have the competences within immersive audio from our automotive and from our pro divisions. The soundbar that you see here contains everything. It's self-contained. It has all the drivers in, it has all the amplifications in it. It does the decoding, it does all the sound processing. Everything is contained in the unit. So for a simple setup like this, it's just an HDMI cable from the TV and to the soundbar, and then you are running. Of course, the soundbar will have other connections as well. You can stream to it, you can connect other sources if you have it connected to a network. We'll of course have Bluetooth even for a high-end soundbar like this. We think people expect that there will be a Bluetooth connection, so you can easily stream to the product. For the inside of the product, as you can see here on the screen, we have no less than 24 drivers in the product. We have 6 dome tweeters, some of them up-firing. We have 14 MSP mid-ranges here, and we have 4 turbo bass drivers as well. The idea with the soundbar is that no matter the content, it should be a simple solution where you can play anything. Your music, your movies, your games, your sport, anything can be reproduced by the soundbar. You can choose to play it in 2-channel, using 2-channel only on the soundbar, or you can choose to upmix it where you'll have sound coming from the front, from the sides, and from above. So anything you prefer, you can actually do that here with a simple push of a button. In normal immersive terms, this would be referred to as a 5.1.2 system, but we have also planned in the future that you can expand the system with wireless subwoofers and surround speakers if you want to go further than that. Besides from normal stereo and immersive audio, the soundbar also has some sound modes. One of them is that you can actually expand the sound stage so that you don't have sound just coming from the soundbar, but it's a huge stage that you have up here. Another one is a mode that we call deep dive, and it allows the the listener to be enveloped in sound at the exact listening position. That means that even though you're not sitting optimal for having surround sound or immersive sound, you are experiencing exactly this. And the reason we can do that is that each of the drivers here have their own amplifier, so we can actually beam the sound to each listening position, so you have this great experience. When talking about amplification, I think it's important to know that you have enough power for even the most demanding soundtracks, because we have no less than 1500 watts to feed the 24 drivers up here. Besides the size of the product, which is 73 inches long or 185 centimeters, one of the most eye-catching features is probably the fins that we have in front here. We have 72 motorized fins that can move independently. And besides from closing when the product is switched off, this is also a visual indication of the mode that the soundbar is playing. So if, for instance, if you are playing 2-channel music, we'll close the fins here in front of the center speaker because you're not using it. So you have no doubt on what mode you're in, because the soundbar will show you by the position of the fins here. With the soundbar, we also have our own remote control. And one of the cool things about setting up this system is that this is all you need. So actually, the microphone in the remote control, you just place it at the listening position or the individual deep dive positions you want, and then you calibrate the product to play exactly in those positions. No matter the room dimensions, matter the room size, no matter how many people you're in the room. Another cool feature about the remote control is that on the back here you'll see that the wood matches the fins on the product. So if you choose not to have the light oak version here but the smoked oak version instead, well, of course the backside of the remote will be smoked oak. For a simple solution, you also need simple installation. So we actually offer 3 different methods of mounting the soundbar. One of them is the one we have on display here, where we have a marble stand which fits both the TV and the soundbar. If you don't need freestanding and you already have a piece of TV furniture or whatever, then we have a tabletop stand that you can use for the soundbar. And finally, if you have a wall available where you have your TV mounted, we also have a wall bracket for the soundbar. The Symphony Opus One will be available through authorized Dynaudio dealer channels and will be available later this year. In the meantime, if you want to follow the progress, please sign up on our website. For more details, please visit www.dynaudio.com, and thank you for watching.